So we have a dictionary or a set of words that we're going to find out from this Boggle. And I've already taken the dimensions as constants. You can also find it from this 2D array or from this matrix Boggle. So now to find the words present in this dictionary, we will start from a letter present in the Boggle, and starting from that letter, we will try to find out that word. If going forward can make a word present in this dictionary or not. So let's call find words, and let's pass this Boggle in this find words. And now to keep track of already visited letters, we will take another matrix of same dimensions. So int visited, new int array of dimensions m cross n. And let's pass this visited matrix in this find words. And now as we are going to start from letters present in this Boggle one at a time, so we're going to do this stuff inside a for loop. So first for loop will be for rows. So I starts from 0 till m, and then another for loop inside this for columns. J starts from 0 till n, and let's invoke the find words within these loops. So now we're passing Boggle and visited to this find words, and now let's pass I and j and the string str. So initially the word will be an empty string, so let's pass the empty string. And then inside the method we will take letters one by one from this Boggle. And find words, create this method. So initially for the first word we will set the visited cell to 1 to indicate that we have already traversed or taken this word. So let's set it to 1 and let's include that word. So word, let's change this. This will be word plus string. So the word plus the first letter present in this Boggle. So as we've already included the first letter present in the Boggle in the string, that's why we are marking the cell as visited. Now we will check if the formed word is present in the dictionary. If the dictionary contains the word, then we will print that word on the console. So sys out word. Now to form a word, we have to keep including the letters to form a word. And to include a letter, we have 8 choices, and these 8 choices are the 8 adjacent cells to that letter. So for this, we're gonna again need loops. First loop is to cover the rows. So we can move one step backward and one step forward row wise. So we can start it from I minus 1 and it will go till I plus 1. I plus 1 equal to I plus 1. And now similarly for columns, we can go one step backward column wise and one step forward column wise. So columns start from j minus 1 and goes till j plus 1. So this loop will cover all the adjacent cells to that letter. And now here comes the constraints. So before calling this find words method recursively, first we need to check the letter for which we are calling this find words satisfies the constraints or not. So let's implement this as visited method. Create this method. And here the constraints are the letter For the letter, the row must be equal to or greater than 0, and it must be less than m. And similarly, for columns, the column where the letter is placed, it must be greater than or equal to 0, and it must be less than n. Call must be less than n, and uh, and the letter must not be already visited. So her pass row and column, this must be equal to 0. So if the letter is inside this 2D array dimensions and is not already visited, then we can call the find words to include this letter recursively. So let's pass Boggle, visited, row, column, and the word. Now if this recursion don't work out, we have to backtrack and we have to revert our decision, which is only when the letter does not satisfy the constraints. So in that case, let's revert our decision and mark back the cell with 0. And with this, the solution to this problem completes. In this example, we're not having a specific base case because we're doing everything inside of for loops, as we are running for loops to go through each letter, and we have also taken for loops to traverse through all the choices, and a method which is also working as a terminating method, because when we are left with no choices or when all the cells gets visited, we will eventually get out of the for loops. So this is the implementation. Let's run this. Oh, this must be blank string. So let's run this and see. So these are the words which are present in dictionary that can be formed in this Boggle. So this is Ray and fake and books.